As a weight loss coach, I've lost count of how many times I've had this conversation with someone. You know, a client sends a message after a weekend of emotional eating, skip workouts, and maybe a little self-loathing. And it always starts the same way. You know, quote, I messed up. I feel like I'm never going to get this right. Or I give up. I can't do this anymore. And every time I say the same thing to them. Setbacks are part of the process. Misery, however, is optional. This journey, this weight loss journey, especially for people who've lived with deeply ingrained habits for many, many years, isn't a straight line. It is messy. Our progress often looks like 5 days on track, 2 days off, and then back on track again. Now, I currently work with someone who recently felt completely defeated after falling into old patterns, fatty food, sugary treats, skipping all of her workouts during a stressful week. She was ready to quit. But instead of letting shame win or being too embarrassed to come in, we sat down together and got curious together. What happened? What were the warning signs? What would she do differently next time? And that moment, that choice that she made to study the setback instead of judging herself was the real breakthrough. And that's the shift I want for everyone, for you. You don't need perfection. You need patience. You need resilience. You need tools and you need support. But most of all, you need to know that a bad day doesn't define you. So next time you slip, ask yourself, am I choosing misery or momentum? Now, I hope you choose momentum, and I'm here to help you keep moving. And that's today's Fat Chat. See you next time.